Gimbals are not just for filmmakers. If you're a vlogger or content creator for TikTok or Instagram, you might be in the market for a good all-rounder. And if you struggle to find the perfect gimbal for you, then don't worry, because I've got the solution for you. Also, make sure you stick around, because when I look at the performance of this gimbal, I'm going to give you 3 key features that I think will make this gimbal the perfect all-rounder gimbal. Let's do this! What is going on? It's Anil, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Smooth Q4 smartphone gimbal from Zhiyun. Now, I do a lot of smartphone gimbal reviews, mainly focused around my big, heavy iPhone 13 Pro Max. But today we're going to be looking at a good all-rounder gimbal, a gimbal that you could call the jack of all trades, something that's going to give you amazing stabilization for your filmmaking. We can't forget about that, but also great for vlogging and short form content for TikTok or Instagram Reels. You know, something that's no nonsense, simple, easy to use and portable. So we're going to look at this gimbal and see if it ticks all of those boxes. Speaking of boxes, we're going to cover what's in the box, build, design, setup, performance. Finally, we're going to cover things like price. So what's in the box? Now, Zhiyun were kind enough to send this to me to review today, and they sent me the combo kit. It comes with this amazing case. Now, of course, inside the combo kit, you're going to get the gimbal itself. But Zhiyun also provide tripod legs and a USB cable for charging, a little lanyard, which is useless, and also, and this is really, really cool, a little LED light with some colored gels. And we're going to cover this a bit later. So let's move on to the build and design, because I got to tell you, this gimbal feels amazing in the hand. Now, I've used a lot of gimbals and a lot of them are just too small for my big shovel hands. But look at this, I can grip the whole gimbal without touching any of the buttons. And it might be just a little bit too big to fit in your pocket, but that's where the combo kit comes in, because you already got a nice case to carry around. 3-axis stabilization and weighs 340 grams. So it's not the lightest gimbal out there, but it definitely isn't the heaviest. It's a good all-rounder. Again, as you expect from Zhiyun, the quality is amazing. The grip is made of this kind of tactile rubber, and it feels really good. There is no way that's going to slip out your hand. When you're vlogging, you're going to be moving around a lot, different conditions. So having a grip that is solid and sticks to your hand like this, it's good. As I mentioned, they also include those tripod legs, which easily screws into the bottom. Gives you extra grip, and also, you know, you can put it down on the table, balancing, or time-lapse shots, whatever you want to do. So let's have a look at the buttons and the ports that you get. On the right side of the gimbal, you've got a USB-C port, and just below it, you've got your power button. Let's move over to the front. You've got your joystick, which feels really good. Yeah, it's one of the better joysticks I've seen. When you're holding it in your hand, you can reach it easily with your thumb. And also, just next to the joystick, you've got your mode button, so you can switch between all the different modes directly on the gimbal. And this gimbal has all the usual modes that you expect to see, so you're fully covered in any situation. Again, a good all-rounder. Just below the mode button, you've got the record button. Now on the left side, you've got this dial. Now, if you're using the ZY Cami app, this dial can be used to zoom into your picture, but also, this dial is used to control the LED light. More on that later. On the back, you got your trigger, double tap to reset your position, triple tap to change the orientation of the smartphone. So let's have a look at how you can set up and balance this gimbal. Unlock that first motor, pull up the arm and unlock the second motor. Now you can unlock that cradle. On the cradle, you've got these little arms. You just pull them away like this. Now you can mount your phone into the cradle. Make sure that the camera on your phone is in the same direction as the arrow on the cradle. Then slide your phone until it's balanced, power on, connect your device to the ZY Cami app. And there you go, you are ready to shoot. So let's move on to the performance, because this gimbal performs pretty well. 2.5 hour charge time, which puts it on par with all the other gimbals that are on the market. 10 hours of working time, and that's without using the LED light. Payload capacity is 280 grams. An iPhone 13 Pro Max is around 240 grams, and this gimbal handles it perfectly. But like I said, it's a good all-rounder, so you can use pretty much any smartphone with this gimbal. Now, of course, I'm not going to review a gimbal without taking it out for a spin. Let's go and check out those results. Now that was good. I loved using this gimbal. As I mentioned, it's not just a filmmaking tool. So here are 3 features that make this gimbal a great all-rounder smartphone gimbal. So feature number 1 is that portable filler light. Man, I love this thing. If you're a vlogger especially, you're in different situations, low lighting conditions, this light is gonna help you to get that quality video. It's magnetic mount, so it goes onto your gimbal. Let me grab that gimbal. Right here with these magnetic contacts, and it just goes on and off, on and off. It's so easy. On, off, on, off. The level of intensity can be adjusted with the dial. Push the dial in, turn the light on, and then you can increase or decrease the intensity of the light. The light also comes with these colored gels, so you can change the lighting situation. You can make it cooler, you can make it warmer with your orange gels. And these gels, they just snap onto the front of the LED light, and you can just really useful. So feature number 2, and that's the extendable rod. So if I grab this gimbal right here and hold the arm at the base here, I can extend that gimbal out by up to 7 inches. Now 7 inches is enough for anybody. Now this is great for having your camera further away from you when you're vlogging. You can get more of the surrounding area, and it feels a little bit more like a vlogging tool. But don't be fooled. This is great for filmmaking too. I use this to do a number of underslung shots or fake drone shots. It just adds another level to your filmmaking, your vlogging, whatever you're doing. This is a great feature. Now, reason number 3 is that this gimbal defaults to portrait mode. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, why is that a feature? Why is that important? Well, we all know the growing trend in short form video, TikTok, Instagram Reels. This kind of content is blowing up. So more and more people are shooting vertically. Now, I'm not saying this is the only gimbal that does that, but it is a feature that I think is great for creators, especially if you're a creator filming TikTok videos, Instagram Reels. This gimbal is perfect for you. Now, I know what you're saying. Most gimbals in the market, you can switch orientation quite easily, but I'm lazy. To have a gimbal that just defaults to vertical video, you know, it just saves time. You power it on and you're ready to go. So let's move on to my final thoughts and the price of this gimbal, because I'm telling you now, this is great value for money. The combo kit comes at $149 with the gimbal, the tripod, and that cool LED light. $149. You can buy the gimbal on its own for $119. So it is perfect for the all-rounder. You don't want to go out and spend $200. You don't want that really cheap and nasty stuff. You want something that is high quality, portable enough to carry around with you at a good price, that can shoot in any situation, whether you're a filmmaker, a vlogger, content creator, Instagram, TikTok, live streaming. This has got you covered. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more about gimbals, you need to check out this next video, and I'll see you in the next one.